Lighting is responsible for around 11% of the emissions from energy use in the average home, and this is on the increase with bigger homes and more light fittings per home. The trusty light globe and the more recent halogen downlights are incredibly inefficient. More than 90% of the electricity that they consume just produces heat, not light. Halogen downlights are particularly bad. Just because they're low voltage doesn't mean they're low energy use. Many modern homes are filled with these downlights and they cost hundreds of dollars a year to run. You'll notice that inefficient lights like this halogen get very hot when they're running. The good news is there are now energy efficient replacements for both the halogen downlights and the old-fashioned globes. In terms of your incandescent halogen downlights, the only replacement available these days is the LED downlight. Now the good news is these LED downlights use 7 times less electricity than the old-fashioned downlight. And if you replace 10 of these with 10 of these, you'll pay them off within 2 years and then you'll be saving $150 a year in electricity. So they're fantastic. The other good thing about these, they'll last 35 years, so the chances are you'll never need to replace them, and they're available in warm white so that they reflect the natural light that we're all used to from these halogen downlights. Now it's important to remember that there are 2 styles of downlight fitting. There's this style with the narrow pins and there's this style with the fat pins. And for this style there's 2 alternatives available. There's an LED alternative available and there's also this one which is a compact fluorescent replacement. For the good old-fashioned light globe, there is an amazing array of replacement options available these days. If it's been a while since you've been to a hardware store, you're probably used to this style. But the fantastic thing is there's any number of alternatives available these days. For example, this one can be replaced with this one, which looks exactly the same but uses 5 times less energy than the old-fashioned light globe. For those of you who have candelabra lights like this one, there's also replacements for those like this one. Again, 5 times less energy than the good old-fashioned light globe. Most compact fluorescents aren't dimmable, so if you want dimmable light globes, check the packet. If you buy your compact fluorescents individually, they'll cost you up to $5, but even at $5, they'll be paid off in 3 months. But you can buy them in bulk packs these days, packs of 10 or packs of 6, and pay as little as $2 per globe, so you'll be paying them off in a matter of weeks. When compact fluorescent lights first came out, they only came out in cool white, which many people didn't like. But these days they're available in warm white, which is a very similar colour to the warm white colour that you get from your standard old-fashioned incandescent light bulb. When you go to buy your compact fluorescents, make sure you check the box for the colour. You may have heard that compact fluorescent lights contain mercury. Now while this is true, manufacturers are continuously reducing the amount of mercury contained within them. And far more importantly, there is more mercury released into the atmosphere from burning coal to provide the extra power for these incandescent light globes. There are now programs available for recycling of these compact fluorescents, and even the mercury gets captured and reused. Replacing your old globes is one of the easiest and most cost-effective ways of reducing your greenhouse gas emissions. So you can easily put over $100 back in your pocket per year by just changing out 10 of your most used old-style globes. Even if you're renting, it's worth changing them. You can easily store the old ones, and when you do leave, take the energy-efficient ones with you.